Hey everyone, welcome to the ranking. Here's my ranking of the Disney Renaissance movies. Yes, as you saw in my last video, I did my ranking of the Disney Dark Age movies. Now I'm going to be talking about a more positive note, the Golden Age of Disney, the Disney Renaissance. This is said to be the best years of Disney. All the best Disney movies of all time came out during the Disney Renaissance, and all the more financially successful movies all came out during the Disney Renaissance. Yes, because the Dark Age of Disney was a bad time and a very long time, and some of the worst Disney movies came out. But luckily, in 1989, The Little Mermaid, a movie came out and it saved Disney, and it lasted all through the 1990s. And we had 10 Disney movies that came out, and they're known as the Disney Renaissance movies. So I thought I'd rank all of the Disney Renaissance movies, and I'm here to tell you that even though these are said to be the best Disney movies, or the best time period these movies came out in, not all these movies are good. There are some bad movies during the Disney Renaissance, and we're going to get to those bad movies. There's great ones, trust me, some of the best ever, but there are bad ones too. But anyways, let's get to it. Here's my ranking of the Disney Renaissance movies from my least favorite to my favorite. Alright, let's get started. Coming at number 10 is Pocahontas. I hate this movie. I really can't stand this movie. I know there's a fan base for it. My sister fucking adores this movie. That's cool. That's cool. If you like it, that's cool. I don't. I find it boring. I don't find it interesting. I thought it would be cool because it's Indians, the Indian story. But if you actually really know the real life story of Pocahontas, it's kind of fucked up and nothing at all like this movie. But again, you can't make that into a Disney movie. They had to make it kid-friendly. Honestly, I just couldn't get invested with these characters. I thought Jon Snow, voiced by Mel Gibson, very boring character. Pocahontas, very boring character. She has her dad, the chief, you know, he's this stereotypical father who doesn't listen. He knows what's best and stuff. Then there's this love interest who says, like, more than maybe one line of dialogue. Like, yeah. Then there's Christian Bale as Mel Gibson's buddy. A waste of Christian Bale. Then there's this silly, over-the-top villain, what's his name, Radcliffe or something, and he just wants gold. Mine, mine. And yeah, I didn't like the musical numbers in this movie either. The only song I liked was Colors of the Wind. It's a very nice song, it's very well sung by the singer, and there's some beautiful animation, beautiful imagery during that song, but all in all, I don't like this movie. The sequel was even worse, but this is definitely the weakest movie during the Disney Renaissance. Coming number 9 is Hercules. Yes, Hercules, Hercules, Hercules. That's a Nutty Professor reference, by the way. You all know that. Anyways, as you saw in my video of another top 10 movies I hate but everyone else likes, this movie made it. I hate Hercules. I can't stand this movie. It's overrated. I know so many people love it. Again, my sister freaking loves it. I can't stand this movie. It's riddled with so many plot holes. And watch Lindsay Ellis's video. She did like an hour-and-a-half video of Hercules and all the problems with Hercules. Watch her video. She just posted it a few days ago. It's fantastic. And everything she said in that video is, I agree with it all, but except she was a little more positive because she believes there is positive things in the movie. I agree, the animation is gorgeous, the animation is very beautiful to look at. The directors of this movie are very competent Disney directors. They directed much better movies. This is definitely one of their weakest movies, that and Treasure Planet, but this movie, I don't find it good. I don't like the lead character. I don't think Hercules is a very likable or an enjoyable character, and I love Tate Donovan. He's a good actor. And I don't even like Megara. I don't find her very interesting. I love her musical number, that song, you know, the song that she sings about her ex-boyfriend. You know, like, I won't say I'm in love. That's a good song. That's a good song. I know everyone loves James Woods as Hades. I find him just kind of mediocre. He's not very funny. I don't really enjoy him. All the Greek gods do nothing, and they have all this power, and they do nothing. Danny DeVito is really annoying as shit, and I just don't like this movie. I really don't. I find it unlikable and very annoying and incredibly like confusing at times. Some things just make no sense. Some things that exist, this is supposed to take place a long time ago, but there's like modern jokes and modern things and items. I'm like, what the hell's happening? But whatever, I know a lot of people like it, that's fine. I just personally don't. Coming in number 8 is Tarzan. Yes, Tarzan. This movie's like, some people hate it, totally get it. Some people love it, totally get it. There's some things that are enjoyable. Like Tarzan is okay. Jane, she's okay. There's a couple cool action scenes. They're pretty cool. Other than that, nothing really to it. It's very forgettable. This is a very forgettable Disney movie. The characters, again, they're not interesting. The villain is such a weak villain. There's not a lot of good jokes, and yeah, I want there to be a good Tarzan movie. I've never seen a great Tarzan movie. Maybe you just can't make a good Tarzan movie because maybe Tarzan's story just isn't interesting enough to make into a good movie. Even like this year's Legend of Tarzan, it's just eh. Actually, the Legend of Tarzan is just as good as this Tarzan movie. Just eh. There's some things to like about it, but all in all, it's just eh. Coming number 7 is Mulan. Yes, Mulan. I like Mulan. Yes, I can actually say this is a good movie. This is one of the first Disney movies to actually have a strong, independent female lead character. She's just not like a Disney princess who's waiting for a prince to be rescued by a prince and stuff. No, she's no Cinderella. She's definitely no Ariel and stuff. And she actually is a strong woman. She joins the army to save her father because her father's too old to join, so she pretends to be a boy and she volunteers, and she's a fighter, she's badass, and she's awesome. And I really love the character of Mulan. Mulan, the character, is a great, interesting, fascinating, very compelling character and a great role model for all girls everywhere. Love it. The story is good, the characters are good, I love the army soldiers and stuff, and yeah. Eddie Murphy's kind of a hit and miss with me as Mushu. He has a few good jokes, then he has some jokes that fall flat. Again, I don't like the villain. I forget the villain's name. He's just kind of this big, kind of like ape guy. Not an intimidating villain, but I love the ending. It has a good climax, a very intense climax, and I do enjoy a lot of the characters. There is some great musical numbers. I love the "I'll make a man out of you." So good. Anytime I hear that song, it just gets me pumped up. And it's a great movie. It's inspiring. It's a great message for all girls everywhere. And yeah, Mulan is a very good movie. Very good. Coming number 6 is The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Honestly, I can talk about this movie for like an hour of all the things that are great and the one thing that pisses me off. This movie would be in my top 10 favorite Disney movies of all time, but the one negative I have is a bad negative. The fucking gargoyles. Everyone's mentioned the gargoyles. I've yet to meet a single person who likes the gargoyles in Hunchback of Notre Dame. How dare you make Jason Alexander not funny? I hate these gargoyles. They can't stand those characters. And again, I could have lived with it if they were just small characters, but no. They're one of the lead characters, and I hate them. They are some of the worst characters in a Disney movie. They're fucking awful. Can't stand them. All in all, the movie's fantastic. It's so good. The musical numbers, every single one of them except for the gargoyle song, kick ass. The Bells of Notre Dame, God Help the Outcasts, Hellfire, Out There, all amazing songs. Voice acting's top notch. You got Kevin Kline, Demi Moore, Tom Hulce, Tony Jay, Frollo, one of the best villains out there. What a sick, twisted pervert that he is. Such a good movie. Animation, gorgeous. Story, incredibly well told. Hunchback of Notre Dame is a very dark story, and I love it that they made it a dark Disney movie. What have made this movie amazing is get rid of those gargoyles. This movie would have been definitely in my top 10, but fortunately those gargoyles are in this movie, and they really drag the movie down, but all in all, the movie is still so good. Coming number 5 is The Rescuers Down Under. Okay, I mentioned this in my top 10 favorite animated Disney movies of all time, so I won't go into too much details. I love this movie. It's even better than the first Rescuers movie, and it didn't have any Don Bluth to make it good. It just had interesting characters, a fun, epic story. This movie's so big, so huge. Every scene with the flying scenes feel like you're flying. You got George C. Scott in this movie. You got John Candy in this movie. It's funnier. It's beautifully animated. It is just much funner than the original Rescuers. The original Rescuers were fine, but this one just raised the bar even higher. This is like an Indiana Jones of Disney movies. It's just so much fun. That's all I gotta say. It's just so much fun. Coming number 4 is The Little Mermaid. The Little Mermaid. I love The Little Mermaid. It's one of my favorite Disney movies. I do have one issue, and that is Ariel. Not as a character, well, sorry, as the character. I find her a very needy character, and I hate that she doesn't learn anything in this movie. She's just kind of a spoiled little brat who gets what she wants, and even in the ending, she gets what she wants, and I don't feel like she learned anything in this movie. She even sings a song, a very beautiful song. She sings a song about how she wants more. She's a princess and rules the whole entire sea with her dad, but she wants more. And yeah, she's such an annoying character, and the only time she's interesting is when she loses her voice. And that's not to be like a sexist or anything. It's just she's actually likable when she's a human and stuff. When she's like, you know, learning all these things and stuff and being with Eric, she's actually a likable and funny character. So yeah, that's my only problem with Little Mermaid. Other than that, the animation is at its best. This is some of the most beautiful animation in any Disney movie. It's gorgeous. There's not a single bad song in this movie. They're all fantastic. Under the Sea, Kiss the Girl, Poor Unfortunate Souls. The villain, Ursula, one of the best Disney villains. So good. I love the look of King Triton. Even Eric is a likable character. Usually the princes are very... Oh. That's a Cinderella joke, by the way. He's a good character. He has good chemistry with Ariel. They actually spend time together. It's just a very good, enjoyable film. Even the side characters are funny. That scary chef is hilarious. Scuttle's even funny. I love Sebastian. Like, there's a lot of funny, likable, charming characters. And I grew up with this movie, and I've seen it over like 60 times. And I can still, to this day, watch it again and again and never get tired of it because it's just such a lovely film. Coming number 3 is Aladdin. Yes, come on down to another night, to another Arabian night. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. Rest in peace, Robin Williams, man. You made this movie so good as the genie. He's so funny. This movie is hands down one of the funniest Disney movies of all time. Everyone knows the story of Aladdin. Again, it's fantastic. Every song is good, just like Little Mermaid. This is like during the age when all the Disney songs, they just worked. Every song is so well written, so fast-paced and funny and entertaining and beautiful. Come on, a whole new world, a beautiful song. And everyone knows this movie's fantastic. I don't need to tell anyone about this movie. Everyone knows Aladdin's amazing, so just go watch Aladdin again and just have fun with it. It's amazing. Coming number 2 is The Lion King. Yes, again, fantastic. Just brilliant. This is the first movie I ever saw in theaters. 1994, I think? Yeah, 4 or 3 or something. But yeah, I was very young. I was like 3 when I saw this movie. I vaguely remember it. I was scared going to see the movie, but as soon as I heard The Circle of Life, I shut up and got invested with the movie. It's fantastic. The animation, freaking beautiful. It's big. It's grand. The villain, one of the best villains in a Disney movie, Scar, voiced by Jeremy Irons, so good. James Earl Jones is also in this movie, Rowan Atkinson, Matthew Broderick, Whoopi Goldberg, so good. It's a funny movie, it's entertaining, it's sad. Come on, Detective Mufasa is so freaking sad. The songs are beautiful. Come on, Elton John did this, so it's amazing. And The Circle of Life and Be Prepared, favorite songs ever. It's a great story, too. It's Hamlet, but in Disney form and with lions instead of humans. And it's amazing. It's one of my favorite Disney movies of all time. And my number 1 favorite Disney Renaissance movie is, everyone knows, you all know what it is. It's Beauty and the Beast. Come on. Tale as old as time, tale as old as rhyme, Beauty and the Beast. I'm sorry. I really am sorry. I can't sing worth a shit. Anyways, fantastic. First animated movie ever to get nominated for a Best Picture at the Oscars. So freaking good. It won Best Song. Totally well deserved. I love this story. I love the Beast. The Beast, such an interesting, awesome-looking character. Very sympathetic character, too. It has genuine romance in this movie. These characters actually interact with each other, and it's fantastic. I love it. I love it. It's a beautiful romantic story with amazing animation, some of the greatest songs in Disney movies, and it's so good. It's good. It's good. It's one of my favorite Disney movies of all time. Fantasia is my favorite, but if I don't count Fantasia, Beauty and the Beast is my favorite Disney movie, and it's my number 1 favorite Disney movie during the best years of Disney, the Disney Renaissance. That was my ranking of the Disney Renaissance movies, so in the comment section below, please tell me, give me your thoughts and opinions of the Disney Renaissance, and give me your ranking of all the movies that came out during these years, from your least favorite to favorite. Comment below. let me know. And as always, if you like this video, please like, subscribe to this channel, and join the dark side.